All right, we are live with Top Tier Gaming Podcast. This is Phil, Nocturnal Mantis, and we got here.
What's up, guys? Name's Advent, aka John. I'm not gonna say my name, my real name at least, like ever again. So get used to that. But anyway, what's going on? Top Tier Gaming, first episode ever.
Super excited, man. All right, so we're gonna do some introductions. Basically, we're just gonna talk about how we got into gaming. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm down. Gaming. Shit. I consider gaming, when I got into gaming, I consider it to be the first game I ever beat. And believe it or not, it was obviously, like most of us, Mario game. How old was I? I want to say like 2.5, 3. And I'm not even exaggerating, because after that, my next game I ever broke, because I remember I beat Ninja Gaiden for the NES. Ninja Gaiden 2 to be Ninja Gaiden 2 to be exact. And I remember crying when the credits came out. I cried because I thought I broke the fucking game. I still remember it because I was like, I thought I glitched it. Not glitched it. I didn't know what a glitch was, but I thought I broke it. Like, it was broken. I couldn't like play it anymore forever. But it was just the credits. And so I mean, I would say 2.5, 3 years old is when I got into gaming. Ever since then, got my my Game Boy, the brick, the one that took like 6 double A's. And it came with Link's Awakening, Zelda, and I mean, I still haven't even beat that fucking game. But that's where I started. That's pretty much it. And I mean, I play nothing but PlayStation. I've had all kinds of consoles, 32X, Jaguar, some rare weird shit. And yeah, just PS4. I guess my main shit would probably be racing, shooters, survival horror. I mean, honestly, you know what? It's gonna take forever to even say everything that I'm into. I'll just say everything I'm into throughout podcasts in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So go ahead.
Right on. Well, I go back a little bit further since I'm older. My first game that I beaten is what was it called? It was God, what was
Pong?
it called? Man, no, it wasn't Pong.
It was Pong.
That was my dad's stuff. You know, that was something he liked to play. Mine was I can't remember. Oh, here it was. It was Black Belt from the Sega Master System. Back in the day, man, that game was okay. So it's a side-scrolling game, of course. What you just got you got your punch and your kick. You move around and you try to beat a level. And once you get towards the end of the level, you get this mid-level boss. This mid-level boss is usually the most difficult thing, of course. But once you beat him, you get to the main boss, which like the entire screen gets bigger, your character gets bigger, you get to see the entire boss in like huge characters. And I enjoyed that so much that I beat it again. I was confused at some point, like, that it was so short, and I wasn't sure why the game was so short, and I kind of hated it after beating it the first time. So I like, fuck it, I'll beat it again. But after that, I went on, moved on to the Super Nintendo and then the NES, and we basically, me and my brother, had all the systems going forward, except for like Sega Sega CD. We didn't have that for a while. We had picked it up or borrowed it or whatever, but my main shit right now is the PlayStation 4. Favorite games, I guess, is like action adventure, racing, and so forth. I mean, as for a gamer, you get pretty into a lot of
Everything.
genres. That's for sure.
Everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is, unless it's a sport game. I'm against sport games only because
same here.
You could get the fuck out of your house and go play. Like, I mean, unless it's
sport.
like wrestling, I guess. I mean, you could just get a fun house and do that, or a jumper. Football, yeah, if you want to know what it's like to be a fucking professional football player, I kind of get it. But if not, just get your fucking lazy ass up and go throw a fucking football around. Stop fucking pretending. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's why I don't like sport games. Racing games, people are like, oh, you could just fucking go drive your car. Well, I can't legally drive my car as fast as I want to, like in fucking Hot Pursuit or something.
I mean, you could, unless, you
and if I want to play Initial D, it's like, oh, you could just go in the mountains and start drifting. Well, I kind of want to live, so, I'm going to play Initial D, so yeah. But anyway. So, The next thing we got on our list, we got PS Plus free games of November. There's actually a shit ton this week. Sadly, I mean this month. Sadly, they're kind of poopy, but
I agree.
the first I mean, I played at least on the PS4 side. When it comes to PS3 and Vita, I don't touch those for obvious reasons. I don't have them. But the PS4 ones, I download every single free game. Doesn't matter if it's VR only or not. I still download them just in case. So the first one we have is Worms Battlegrounds. And I actually played this one. I was kind of like thinking it's maybe like a therapeutic game because I played Worms before. And it's just like a strategy process of elimination kind of game where it's like you got to take out the worms on the field one at a time. And you have to like use physics and, you know, gravity and shit like that to take out the other enemy worms in specific ways or strategic ways. And I mean, I thought I would like it, but maybe it was just a bad day because I played it and I was like bored after the tutorial level.
My impression of Worms Battlegrounds is maybe Angry Birds kind of copied from them.
Yeah.
And I've never played a Worms game ever before, and I might give it a try, but since it's been out for like 3 weeks almost, I don't see myself trying it.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's kind of like Angry Birds. You got to kill the pigs, but in this case, you're a worm fighting other worms, and you have different like guns and rockets and airstrikes and grenades and other bullshit, and you got to do excuse me, you got to do like certain amount of moves and shit like that. And I mean, it's cool. I see some people, like especially potheads preferably, get into this game because it's just kind of like you get lost in it, and you're like sinking into your fucking couch. And like you just play it, and I get it, you know, it's a chill game, no pressure, but it just wasn't for me. I got bored of it pretty quickly, and I was like, fuck it. I mean, it was free, so maybe in the long run, if I want to play a game where it's like not pushing me back so hard and I could just play and forget about it, that'd be the game, I guess. But the next game is Bound, which I saw the cover for it, and it's very like abstract. Yeah, you're going to pull it up or what?
I'm going to see if I can pull it up. I think I already closed the window down.
By the way, this is, I mean, obviously a video, but we're going to try to make this like listening only too. But yeah, you actually had it on that Star Wars thing for a while, yeah. I mean, well, obviously, look, I mean, it's showing up on the... But yeah, Bound...
Okay, yeah, this looks... I don't know, I kind of like the art style of it.
Yeah, it caught my attention. I saw the trailer for it while it was downloading in the PlayStation Store, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's this hipster indie shit? And it's like a ballerina. You're like playing as a ballerina girl,
right?
And there's really no attacking or anything like that. It's more like
it's just a platformer, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely a 3D platformer. It reminds me of what's that game? Journey.
Okay,
it's kind of like Journey.
It does kind of remind me.
Yeah, it's very artsy. It's very like, you know, indie-ish. But it actually has a story to it, considering there's not much dialogue in the game, just subtitles, kind of. And at first, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get fucking like hay fever from playing this shit, you know. And
Did you play it?
Yeah, I played it. I played it almost all the way through. Like I'm 2 levels away from beating it, but it's pretty short. It's not that bad.
Right.
The thing that kept me going though was how weird like the game was, because like when you're getting attacked by something, you hit like L2, I think it is, and you start dancing to reflect the enemies off you, and you run, you jump off walls. Like it's pretty like kind of like Prince of Persia-y, or like maybe like Assassin's Creed-y kind of. I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain.
Right.
But the storyline is just a lot deeper than I possibly imagined. Like I played it and I was just kind of like, where's this going in the story? Like, how's this a story? It turns out that it's altering between a pregnant woman on the beach and her little memory book.
Yeah. And
she's reliving the memories through these, like, through this ballerina art shit. And, like, it keeps going. You pick a page on the book, and you're playing that memory. And it's like, without giving too many spoilers, even though I'm sure, like, no one will give a fuck. But without giving too many spoilers, it's like, you're reliving an incident where a kid burns his face by fucking pulling fucking boiling hot water over him from the stove.
Ouch.
And it's just kind of crazy. Like just hearing that alone.
It sounds
how would you
already.
like
it
how
does
does
look like
look at the picture
game.
look at the picture and then the story of a boy burning his fucking face with hot water from the stove and just pulling a pot down. How does that even tie into that exactly, right? So when that happened, I was kind of like, what the fuck am I playing, you know? So I just kept playing it. I haven't beat it yet, so I don't really know the ending.
All right, now you got me all interested in it. I want to give it a try.
It's
I'll
weird. It's really weird. It's very casual.
Right.
There's nothing hard about the game whatsoever. Like it's almost autopilot.
Okay.
But it's definitely, I mean, it's free. It's not worth a buy, at least in my opinion. But it's free right now, so I would say at least download it and kill 3 hours.
What I like to do for the podcast, let's give ourselves homework. At least one of these games that come out for the PlayStation Plus, maybe we could just play it, announce it in the beginning of the month, and talk about the game. But once the next following week, we'll talk about maybe a spoiler of it or just give our impressions of it. You know, give our a score or whatever.
I'm down for that.
So what I'll do is I'll download it this week and try to beat it before the next episode. That we can have more to talk about about Bound. Yeah,
because I mean it wasn't out of all the games. That one, well, no, I'm looking at the list right now and I'm seeing one that's better, at least in my opinion. But I mean, it's not a shitty game. It's not a game that's a waste of time. I do say you play it once, you beat it, you'll never touch it again. It's just a cool experience. I think, what is that game called? I'm Home. Or Coming Home, or something. I think it's I'm Home or something shit like that. That was a cool little short game where it was like a 2-hour game. It kept you interested because you wanted to know what the fuck was going on, and then the ending had a nice little meaning to it. So it was kind of like, okay, that was cool. It was like a little movie.
It's Coming Home.
Yeah, Coming Home. Yeah, Coming Home, something like that. So anyway,
Until Dawn. I played the original.
Until Dawn.
Loved the hell of it.
That game is the shit.
I have no idea what the Rush of Blood is. I'm assuming it's basically the same idea.
I fucking love Until Dawn. I beat that fucking game 3 times. I feel like I wasted life on that shit, but Until Dawn Rush of Blood is PSVR exclusive only. And what it is, it's literally you're in a fucking carnival ride with a gun shooting the clowns. So that's all it is. It's pretty much that. I might get I don't want to
a VR
jinx. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to jinx myself. I might get a VR. Not just for that. No, I might get a VR for Christmas. But knowing my girlfriend, she's probably gonna do that. But yeah,
awesome. You're bringing it over.
Yeah. So if I get a VR, I'm definitely going to abuse the fuck out of it because I think virtual reality is awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
But Rush of Blood is a carnival game. Oh, a carnival ride. You're in the ride. So it's kind of like you're in a haunted house, basically, except it's interactive, obviously. So you shoot the clowns.
Okay.
And that's the gist of it. Other than that, I don't really know much.
So you're on rails, obviously.
Yeah, you're on rails.
You're on track, right?
Yeah, you're on rails. You're in the fucking cart. You have a gun. You shoot clowns. That's it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This sounds fucking awesome. You've played Time Crisis back in the day, right?
Yes, I love Time Crisis.
So this is definitely something like that.
Hell yeah. I mean, except it's in your fucking house. And everywhere you look is the environment. It's not just straight ahead. And you hear background noises of like a kid puking because he ate too much fucking pizza, you know? So, yeah. But anyway, so that's Until Dawn. It's worth the download if you ever plan on getting the VR. I mean, just download it. It's free. Why not, you know? And then when you get a VR, you're like, hey, I could test my VR with this. And boom, you know, you're set. So anyway, the next game is That's You. This game's been free for a while now.
Yeah.
I've had it for months, and I played it. You've played it. Mm-hmm. We haven't played it. Well, we tried playing together, but remember we lagged out.
For some reason, the ArtType was not the right one.
Yeah.
And the only way I was able to play with with other people is to actually have my PlayStation Hardline.
Yeah.
At least that's what I think.
It was cancer. It was a really bad. I mean, the game wasn't a bad experience. It was just us that fucked up pretty much. But I mean, I recommend this game playing it on just one PlayStation with a group of people at their house or at a party or something. This game, if you guys don't know what this game is, it's a party game, and it requires phones. So everyone has to have their phone out and download the app, the That's You app, and make it compatible with the Wi-Fi in the area with the PlayStation. So the phone connects to the PlayStation with the app, and you guys are able to, that game allows you to do so many fun things. Drawing, taking pictures. You can even make up your own questions. The game, it's fucking fun.
A chance to do. I wanted to make.
It's fun. Like they give you so many little mini games that you could play. Like take a picture of your face, and then the other people in the game have to draw something on your face and make you guess or make everyone vote which is the best drawing. And it's like, for me, if there was a picture of my face, they'd be like goblin. So everyone has to add some kind of little drawing to me to make me look like a goblin. And whichever drawing's the best, everyone has to agree on. So it's a game where you have to everyone has to agree on the same answer. And whoever agrees with the answer the most, everyone in that group get a point. And whoever is the odd man out obviously don't get points because they didn't think like everybody else.
Yeah.
And then you could also bet, like, oh, I know the answer that everyone's gonna pick, and I'm betting bottle cap, which is double points, that I'm right. And if you guess right, you get double points because you bet a bottle cap, which are like little currencies in the game that you gamble with.
If more than one person gambled like that, I think it's even more points.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then you get mutual likeness points, because it's like, oh, you guys keep liking the same thing together, you guys are very alike, here's points for both of you guys.
Right.
So it's kind of like they give you bonus points for like just random shenanigans. But it's definitely worth the play. I'm not really giving it any justice explaining the rules, because I mean the rules aren't complicated. They teach you on the way. They hold your hand through the whole thing. But it's definitely fun. Definitely worth it for free. I know it's not going to be free very long. Actually, they said it wasn't going to be free for like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's.
But I think they're extending
get your hands
it
on it before the end of the month, because we don't know if it's going to be there next month.
Yeah. So honestly,
guaranteed gut wrencher. If you want to laugh and you want everyone to laugh and having drinks at the same time, I suggest.
Shit, yeah. If you fucking drink at a party or even just like a kickback or something with friends, fucking play this. It's free. The app is free and the game is free right now. I mean, honestly, you just need one version or one PlayStation to play this, but you could even play at home. Like if I'm at home and Nocturnal's at home, we could play together from our houses. It's a little different, but at least it's playable, and you need at least 2 people to play. I mean, is it 3? Yeah,
at 3.
Yeah,
3 is the
I think
minimum.
2 they allow you, but 3 is the recommended for us. We recommend 3. Honestly, any more than that, it would be better. The more, the better. So yeah. Anyway, next game, ArtType Dimensions for the PS3.
Now, if you've ever played the original ArtTypes from back in the day, me and my brother have, and we've really enjoyed it. I mean, there's some awesome graphics in ArtType in general. They've always made the next game better looking, and so on and so forth. But if you like shooters, I mean, this is the way to go. ArtType Dimensions.
Fuck, that shit looks tight.
It's really tight. It's like I think this is the one where you can customize your weapons. It's more 3-dimensional whenever you go from each section of the level.
I'm sorry to cut you off, dude. Why the fuck does PS3 get all the good games?
Why is the PS3 getting this one? I don't know. I have to remind my brother to turn on the PS3 so that we can have this in our library.
Yeah, that shit looks so sick.
Other than that, I mean, there's pickups. You can make your ship go faster. There's this specific technology, I guess, like in the story, in the game or whatever, that humans were able to pick up, and it's indestructible. It's right in front of the ship, and you can shoot that shit and launch it out. And as if it's out here, you can still be able to shoot its weapon out here while you're flying. It'll follow you around. It's basically like your personal drone.
Wasn't this game for like Nintendo or Sega or something?
Yeah, it was for the Sega. For the Sega Genesis, wasn't as good as the Super Nintendo version.
I think on your brother's.
It's not this one, but it's just ArtType.
Yeah, ArtType.
ArtType.
I think when me and your brother were playing the Game Freak, he was playing this game. He's like, "Oh, have you played this?" And I was like, "I've never heard of it." And he put it on, and he was just playing, and then I was just watching, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is actually like a really good shooter." But this is the PS3 version, so fuck, I can only imagine.
Yeah, this is this is Super ArtType. That's what it was for the Super Nintendo. I mean, they definitely progressed as far as their art style, and they always have some crazy looking monster that you have to fight. There's always some nasty thing you have to destroy.
That's tight.
For being a free game on your PlayStation 3, I'd go for it. Simon would definitely go for it, hands down. That's basically all I could say about it. I mean, it's a shooter. You know, your basic shooter that you want to get your adrenaline going. You know.
Fucking PS3, lucky mofo's. Anyway.
Ragdoll. I mean, I downloaded it back in the day on the PS3.
Well,
it was free once before.
Though the game's called Ragdoll Kung Fu Fist of Plastic for the PS3, just so you know. You just said Ragdoll.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not as interesting I would like to say because it has Kung Fu in it. But
very poor excuse for Kung Fu.
You're basically playing as stick figures in a way.
Mm-hmm. In a very awkward way.
It's a clumsy game.
It's a ragdoll. I mean, the name doll is in it. It's a ragdoll fucking.
You're
game.
playing with action figures. You're playing with action figures.
Pretty much. Yeah.
They even make it look like they're in the packaging when you're picking a character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kind of looks like you just want to rip open the box and look at your character or whatever. But I mean, it's a clumsy game. I think it's a very clumsy game. It has motion control, so you have to use the 6-axis of the controller to mainly use your character to do specific attacks. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it at all.
All right, well,
Let's move on.
I don't have a PS3, so I just know it's a funky looking game. Anyway, Dungeon Punks. I downloaded this. This is for the Vita and for the PS4. I downloaded this. I played it, and it's a fucking side-scrolling beat 'em up RPG game. I liked it. I was playing it, and I was actually gonna hit you up and tell you, "Hey, download this shit."
I like the art.
Yeah, it's very kind of like.
Is it cartoonish?
Yeah, it's cartoony. It's cartoony.
Is that what it really looks like?
Yeah, it looks like that. 60. It plays at 60 frames, which is fucking great. I'm very picky about that.
Okay.
When a game isn't 60 frames, it's unattractive to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
But it's a tag team brawler RPG. Says it in the title right there. Mm-hmm. It's really cool. You pick a character. It's a lot like Golden Axe. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Simpsons. It's just like that, except you level up. You equipped armors. You equipped weapons. Use magic. When you level up, you earn new powers like new magic spells and shit like that.
Okay.
So it's very cool. There's different classes. Each class could be equipped with certain armors. I could go on. Yeah. It's very monotonous after a while. But if you play with a friend and you're leveling up and you're kind of just grinding to beat the story, it's pretty cool. But if you play solo and if you think you're going to play a level and then you're going to keep playing it and beating it, you have to like grind for a bit. You're going to have to play the same level a couple times just to like, God damn it. Well, I'm brain farty right now. Just so you could power level.
Okay.
So,
to upgrade your character.
Yeah, just power level your character. Play the same shit over and over, and then become a little overpowered to beat the next level. That's pretty much all it is. It's just rinse and repeat. If you like side-scrolling beat-em-ups, you'll love this shit because it's new. The graphics are nice. The frame rate's awesome. And it's fucking multiplayer, so you can play with friends.
So it's like Double Dragon, but on
It's like Double Dragon. It's like Streets of Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all that shit. And it's free. You don't have to spend fucking tokens or quarters to continue. Once you die, you fucking continue again.
Right.
And if you die to a level, the XP you gained, you keep. So you could literally just beat one monster, die, and you're going to eventually still become stronger and stronger. So it's very noob-proof as well. It's one of those games you could be high as fuck or drunk as fuck and just be pushing buttons and you'll do better. It's a
button masher then?
It could be if you like you don't have to use magic. You don't have to do none of that. That's just the strategy side of you doing shit. But it's awesome. There's boss battles. There's hordes of enemies. Each enemy has specific things that you have to watch out for. So you have to like have trial and error. But yeah, it's a good game. It's worth the download, worth the play, and definitely worth playing with friends.
Oh, you can learn spells and shit.
Yeah,
That's
you can
cool.
learn
Oh,
spells.
Okay. So it's basically a side-scrolling RPG game.
Yeah, side-scrolling RPG.
Okay, because you got all these stats.
There's a lot of stats. There's a lot of
spells. That's cool.
A lot of currency. Oh, not a lot. It's like it's easy currency, but you use them to buy spells. You have souls to buy certain things. You have gold to buy certain things like armors. And you have like 6 different characters you could choose from.
That's actually pretty
It's
good.
a fun game. But yeah, that's Dungeon Punks. Last one. The last free game is Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse, Episode 1 and 2 for the PS Vita.
Never played it. And
Never
for
played
the Vita, that's kind of... I wish they could just slam it all into the PS4.
Pretty much.
That would make a lot of people much more happy. And
go down.
Worth the money for the monthly payment.
Is it only Vita? No, it's for PS4 as well.
Is it?
It is, but I mean, the game is not free for PS4. Because we can only get so much for free.
Yeah, that's true.
That's you know what I heard. Speaking of free, that I heard it in the podcast I was listening to today that trophies give you money now.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yes.
I mean, granted, it's 10 platinums and you get $10.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, but
it's a lot of work, but it's
you're already playing these fucking games.
Yeah, but still, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, just a thought. I mean, you can't profit off of it. It's not really a profit. Oh, it kind of is. I mean, if those games were free and you just beat the shit out of them, like what is it, Avatar, The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
That game you could get platinum. Well, not platinum.
Easily.
Well, yeah, was it PS3?
I don't remember.
I did it on 360, so I wanted to get the 1,000 gamer score for it.
Okay.
But yeah, you get the whole fucking all the achievements in under 5 minutes.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
too easy.
Yeah, but anyway, that's another topic for another time, I guess.
Right.
You get paid for trophies now.
Which is a great step for Sony themselves. A good decision.
That's pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool.
I've always thought of something like that back in the day. Is like, why can't you earn something for real for earning these trophies? Real accomplishment. Now you actually have an.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the developers are telling you, hey, beat the game inside and out for us. Enjoy that. Enjoy our fucking work, our art.
Right.
And we'll give you a little a quarter or something.
Unfortunately, it's not retroactive.
No,
it is not, because I think I have 7 or 8 platinums at the time right now, the time of filming this, and almost 3,000 trophies. So I wish they give me a retro. That would be awesome. I would have maybe $30-$40 worth of.
And that's a game.
Right, that's a game.
That's a game.
That is
especially Black Friday coming around. Hey, $40, I'll get you a game.
Okay, so what I'm thinking, here's an idea for you. You've already beaten these games before. Make a new account, start it all over. You already know how to play the game. You already know what to do.
Yeah, it's just time consuming.
Yeah, that's the only thing is it's time consuming.
It's kind of
you really want the reap of all that time that you've spent.
Assuming you were to get fucking a platinum and I would say a solid end game 20 hours per game, and you get 20 hours, 10 games, fucking so many fucking hours right there.
Yeah,
and you're getting $10. I don't even want to do the math in my head about how much you're making an hour.
You're basically getting a rebate for something you already like. Something
pretty
you already
much.
do.
Yeah,
that's just a suggestion. Go back and make a new account and do all that stuff. But honestly, I'm not going to do it.
No.
It's a good idea if I didn't have a job that I have to have,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know anything about the game.
Yeah, we don't know shit about this game. Besides,
it's the 5th title in the Broken Sword series, an adventure video game developed and published by Revolution Software for Microsoft Windows and basically everything. It's episodic, obviously. It started, 4 years ago, and only has 2 episodes. It
was a Kickstarter project. Kickstarter.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's good. Kickstarter.
Not necessarily.
Not exactly.
I was
being sarcastic.
I mean, I don't know much about the game. It takes
I mean,
place
honestly,
in
if you guys care, you guys could look it up yourself.
Hit it up. I mean, if you got a Vita,
it's for free. It's for free.
yeah.
So if you have a Vita, I guess download it. If not, if you think it's cancer, you could just, download it and erase it and then throw away your memory card and then burn that shit. Swallow it, shit it out, and then flush it down the drain. You could just do that. Anyway, so what we got on the list next?
We got game releases for the next couple. What is it, like just for a week? The month is already ending.
This week.
Yeah, it's starting on the 22nd is Impatient.
We saw the trailer.
It looks freaky as hell. Horror.
Yes.
Gothic horror, was it?
Yeah.
Or was it
No. That's Black Mirror.
Okay, so yeah, Impatient.
The Impatient. It was I was gonna say it's a first person. It's VR.
Mm-hmm.
It's a VR horror game, I guess. Maybe psychological because you're in a mental institution. It just looked trippy. They didn't really tell us much, but it's a psychological horror. Looks fucking nice. The graphics look so good.
It's definitely psychological, maybe it is?
It is psychological.
Okay.
It's got to be. You're in a fucking mental institution. Everything in there is psychological.
Survival horror.
So yeah.
Okay.
We don't know exactly if you're able to defend or what. It's action horror, so you get to do something.
Right.
I mean, but yeah,
that's one of the games you need to put this into. How much is it going to be though? I mean, does VR games run at a normal price?
I mean, I wouldn't know. VR games, I don't know how much they cost. I don't know. I mean, I would assume. Yeah, I would assume they'd be $60 games. I would love to assume that they're all just like maybe $40 games,
If only.
But it's fucking the gaming industry. Every game nowadays is $60, regardless of how short or how bad it is.
I don't want to get off topic, but there's this one journalist who's saying that $60 is not enough. It should be an $80 game.
Well, that's why microtransactions are there.
Okay, so would you be happy to not have microtransactions for if you bought it for $80?
No. I don't.
So you still want
I have never spent money on a microtransaction besides DLC.
Right.
Like loot boxes and shit like that, which we're gonna talk about in a bit.
Topic, but
yeah,
we'll
get to that.
With the next game, Black Mirror comes out November 28th for PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. Another game I don't know anything about, but looks interesting.
We also saw the trailer for this one.
The trailer didn't really give us much. I mean, there's some gameplay that we could watch, but it's like 9 minutes. Maybe we could just do a quick view of it, and we'll explain what we're seeing as it goes.
Let me take a good look. Screen is
okay, it's like someone else's live stream.
This is the beginning of the game. So the game is...
But yeah, the trailer, it was pretty not cryptic, but it's just a girl falling from a height and a guy's like, I guess, trying to grab her, but it's too late, and she falls into these dark, decaying hands, and they just grab her, and all of a sudden he's being grabbed by the face, and it turns out they reversed the time or whatever, and I don't know, it was just weird.
It doesn't really say much.
Yeah, there's really nothing going on. I mean, besides us saying what the fuck is going on.
Good.
The cutscene looked great. It wasn't like realistic graphics. It was more a little touch of cartoony, but great graphics. I mean, there's nothing we know about this game at all besides it being, I guess, horror, right? Survival horror.
Survival horror.
Third person.
And it's coming out November 28th.
Yeah, I mean, it's the great thing about this game. It's not $60. We're just on that topic. It's actually $40. So it might be just a shorter game. It's not even survival horror. It's adventure.
Really?
It's just an adventure game.
It does.
But it did look fucking creepy. It came off as very like Evil Within-ish. That's what I thought of when I saw the trailer. That was my first thought, was Evil Within. But yeah, it's a $40 game.
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, it's definitely worth a look at. Maybe watch a streamer play it or something. But yeah, that's Black Mirror. The other game that is coming out is Resident Evil Revelations Collection for the Nintendo Switch. That's coming out November 28th. And honestly, we all know what that is. If you don't know what Resident Evil Revelations is, it's been out for fucking ever. It's been on the 3DS. That's where it first came out.
That's where I played it.
And then just episodes of content came out for it. This is the complete collection edition that's also been out for, I think, PS4 and shit like that. So
honestly, they need to stop doing this. I think they're just reaching for content they don't have on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like, they need
Switch is
content.
just
They're like,
opening
all
up.
right, let's get some shit that's old.
Yeah.
Like for don't get me wrong, I think was it Noir?
Oh, LA Noir.
LA Noir is also another, old game that's coming out for it,
Yeah.
even though that it's, an HD
Remake.
remake,
Remaster.
but still an old game, just like Skyrim. They put out another
Yeah.
game that's for Skyrim. I mean, I get it if you want to play all these games on the go, but if you're playing these same games at home on the dock,
Yeah.
what is the fucking point?
Yep.
Like, seriously, what is the point in buying these games?
Especially since Nintendo's doing it. Nintendo has a very fucking bad habit of bringing out old shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at E3. Their convention is, oh, look at what we have. Fucking Pac-Man. Like, holy shit. Why? Why are you doing that?
Again.
Like, they're very, very bad at bringing up new stuff. And when they do bring out new stuff, don't get me wrong, they fucking invented the D-pad. Thank God, But they're also really good at bringing back old shit and trying to push it as new. And I mean, we all know it's obviously old, but it's kind of like, give us innovation. And they do give us innovation more than anyone else, like more than PS4, more than, not PS4, more than Sony, more than Microsoft. They give us things that are way outside the box. And you got to love Nintendo for that. I think that's why they're even still alive. But that's besides the point. That's a whole nother topic. We're just talking about Resident Evil. That's coming out. So for the Switch, just in case you have a Switch, you never played it, fuck it. Might as well get a M-rated game on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be rare, so get used to it.
Now
next
this
game.
one looks interesting. I mean, I've always liked the anime type.
Well, what is it?
It looks interesting. I didn't say it is.
No, I said what is it? What
Little
is it?
Witch Academia. How do you pronounce it? Academia.
Academia.
Okay.
Chamber Time for the PS4, November 30th. You got to work on that.
You
gotta assume
it all right.
No, not that. You gotta assume that no one's watching this. That they're just listening.
Right now, okay. for those who are not watching, I'm looking at the screen with a whole bunch of photos of the game.
Oh no, okay. Never mind.
That's my problem.
Okay.
I'm assuming you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. But Little Witch Academia.
Chamber of Time.
Yeah, Chamber of Time. I don't know anything about this.
Neither
I don't know if you do.
I don't. But it looks interesting.
Looks like a very
RPG Japanese.
It looks like Mega Man 3. What is it? Fuck. What's that 3D? Mega Man Legends.
Okay.
That's the kind of animation it's got going right now. But of course, way nicer. Way nicer. It's coming off as also anime.
Yeah.
So it's like a little kind of like, I wouldn't say chibi anime. I'd say just like magic girl anime, like card captors. If you're into that kind of shit, you might actually like love this. Personally, I'm not into that.
I know. I might. I mean, it looks.
I love anime.
Yeah.
But I'm not into that little girl magic power anime, except card captors. Card captors was great. I loved it. But other than that, I am not into that stuff.
Action role-playing game developed by A+ Games. And
speaking of anime, I wonder if people
Namco.
actually would like anime topics.
I wouldn't mind doing an anime.
I wouldn't mind
topic.
either because I'm a pretty big anime junkie.
All right. Well,
But,
if we have time, we want to do this.
We'll see. We'll see
wanna
if
do this an hour,
anyone.
and we're going on time right now. We're already on the.
We got 20 minutes.
Yeah, we got about.
We're
20
good.
minutes.
We're good. We got plenty of time. But I'm just saying, for future podcasts, if you guys ever do want to talk anime or hear us talk about anime, you could even give us topics. Just feel free, leave a comment and tell us, talk about this, and we're like, fuck it, okay, fine. So just give us what you want. But anyway, we don't know nothing about this anime loving game, so
let's move on.
Go on to the
another
next one.
game that we don't know anything about that's coming on the Switch is Siberia 2. I have no idea what it is.
Which comes out the 30th.
Let's see.
We kind of looked it up a little bit before.
I forgot
Don't
what it
know
even looked
much.
like. I forgot what it looked like. We
Was
looked
it
at and
that? Was it
everything.
that gothic horror game?
No, that was Black Mirror. That's gothic. Is it 3?
That's 2.
Part 2 for the Switch. Wow. And there's a 4. There's a part 4, and it's
Siberia 2.
Oh, it's that one game. That
Oh,
looked like a
yeah, it's that
PS2
weird.
game.
Yeah,
It looked horrible.
It looked really bad, like graphic-wise. We don't want to shit on the story or the gameplay. It looked like old school Final Fantasy VII, PlayStation. Yeah. So it looked like PlayStation 1 graphics, but it's the Switch. And I mean, the pretty cool thing about it seems like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
It's like a puzzle adventure game, and you could take it everywhere. It's a Switch, so that was pretty cool. And they even pushed it on the trailer. They pushed it to where, take the puzzles and the adventure with you, and it's kind of like, I guess that's pretty cool, you know. But the graphics were just so like nauseating, I guess. I'm sorry to say, but they were, and it just made it very like, okay, sorry, I don't care. Yeah. But critics are raving about it, saying it's great. I mean,
why part 2? Why not 3 or 4? Because I just for a moment ago I saw during the search that there's a 3 and a 4.
Maybe there's a 3 coming out.
And a 4?
Oh, I didn't see the 4.
Yeah, I saw 3 and 4 on the
search
search
I don't know.
bar. That's
it's the Switch, so.
Yeah, it's the Switch. They'll get old games, and hopefully you've never played them before, and you have a Switch.
I mean, that's probably like the reason why Final Fantasy VII is like being redone, you know? This is probably the redone version of that, of Siberia.
It doesn't look redone to me. Like, seriously, PS2 graphics. I mean, no, I'm not shitting on the game. I'm not shitting. It didn't look the way I hoped a Switch game should, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Okay, so next topic is basically everyone's topic right now, is that it's Star Wars. Battlefront 2. Yeah, it's going through a lot of shit right now. As far as I know, for the last, you said it's been out for.
I mean, it's been out for like a week.
Half, right?
Yeah.
And they've already turned off microtransactions.
Dude,
they turn it off.
I've been so. I've been like fighting myself. I've been fighting my inner demons to either get this game or not. My friend Steven actually, I had him stream it for me. I mean, I love Star Wars. You love Star Wars. Everyone loves Star Wars. Some more than others.
Except for the first prequel.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, well, I wasn't excited about that, but the second and third prequel got better.
But everyone's been waiting for this fucking game. We've been waiting for it since Battlefront 1, and we found out what kind of shit that game was, and we're like, okay, can't wait for 2. If there is a 2, they better fucking make up for it. We found out there's a campaign. Everyone's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then the game comes out. Microtransactions. It's like, okay.
Play to win microtransactions.
Yeah, it was like, okay, microtransactions. The beta came out, and everyone realized, wait, you could get cards that give you extra health? Or wait, you could get cards that fucking, you could one-shot people? Like, wow. So, I mean, with people apparently buying hundreds of dollars worth of microtransactions and not getting the shit that they want, like Darth Vader or fucking the card that makes them one-shot everybody or whatever, you know?
I mean,
at first, okay, go ahead.
I heard that it would, at first, it would have taken 20 hours of grinding just to unlock Darth Vader.
In the beginning.
That fucking flipped me
How much was it? It was like 40,000 coins or whatever coin or currency is in the game. It cost 40,000 to get like Darth Vader, but then they reduced it by what, 70%?
Yeah, 75.
So now it's 15,000.
Yeah,
or some shit like that. I mean, it's a lot less, but like for you to be like, oh yeah, that is a lot, and then just nerf it by fucking 70%. Holy shit! Like, did you guys not think about that?
Yeah.
Or did you really bank on people just saying, "Oh, money, it's Disney. Oh, it's Star Wars. Here's money. Shut up and take it." You know.
Right.
But
the previous version didn't have that. You didn't have to specifically unlock a character, right? You just picked it up.
No, you just
randomly.
No, yeah, you picked it up for free. You didn't even have to fucking kill anybody. You just picked that shit up on the fucking battlefield. Which I hated that shit. I hated it. I thought you should earn it like a kill streak, which, by the way, you're allowed to do in this one. You have to get a certain amount of points. And it's like, oh, do you want Darth Vader? You've earned it. Like, you know? Right. But before I get off topic about the game itself, pretty much the controversy is they had to nerf stuff in the game just to make it fucking gettable by not grinding so much. And the microtransactions, they had to turn them off, which they did. They turned them off, and no one could fucking use real money to buy cards and shit.
Mhm.
Because at first, I didn't care. I didn't care about microtransactions. You want to spend money and become broken? Fine. I'll eventually get there, and I won't have to spend a penny.
Right.
You know? You want to be a little fucking fuckboy and steal your mommy and daddy's credit card to fucking become broken as fuck, and I'm still going to wreck you anyway? Like, go ahead. But I didn't realize that the stats that those cards give you were kind of broken, you know?
Right.
Like, they'd make you one-shot somebody. You could take, what is it, like 7 more bullets compared to, like, me being fucking vanilla as fuck, you know?
Right.
I would actually take, like, what? Let's say, hypothetically, 5. They'll take, like, 13 because they have the special cards.
Right.
So I was kind of like, wait, it's actually that big of a difference? I didn't know that. I thought it'd be, like, 2 more bullets or something, you know?
Yeah.
But, no, it's, like, a big difference. So that's why it's so, like, controversial.
It's being very debated,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Another reason, like Disney got their hands into it. Somebody said something, I forget who, but Disney went to EA and told them, dude, there's something wrong with this. It's going to affect our sales and tickets for the movie. Maybe that's another reason why they had turned it off. You know, and that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I mean, does Disney even know what the fuck is going on, to be honest?
Honestly,
I don't think
there's
so.
so many divisions within Disney that sometimes they don't communicate with each other, and I think this is a reason why this is happening right now. And why didn't they have, you know, a weekly, a monthly update between each other? Hey, this is what we're doing. If you guys got advice or you have a better way of doing this, they should have done it. They didn't. And
Yeah.
This is why this is a problem right now.
Yep.
I mean, okay, so Belgium, they literally declared loot boxes as gambling, and in order to be able to gamble, you have to be 21 years old.
I
So
mean,
if our Congress decides to do the same thing, they're going to have a new rating. It's going to be adult only rating instead of M rating. It'd be the next one's adult only. It was AO, right? You never see that. You
Yeah.
never see AO on
Yeah.
a game ever. And they're going to do that because it's considered gambling,
yeah.
and that's going to affect a lot of people's.
I honestly
pockets.
think that's kind of bullshit. I mean, I don't think of it as gambling.
Yeah.
I think of it as you're giving your money away at a chance at something virtual. If you're getting money back or like that virtual item could be sold, I guess that's gambling because you could profit from it.
Right.
But you're not profiting. You're just fucking taking a chance on something, you know?
Right.
Which is, you know, gambling as a verb, not literally gambling for your own profit. Like
Right.
if kids want to fucking spend their money, kids could spend their money on a blind box. You know those anime characters in a blind box?
That's true.
And they spend their money on that. Is that gambling? That's not. And you get something physical too.
Right. Well, it's physical, right? Yeah, but in a game, it's different.
Yeah, in a
What
game,
if you
it's a
get it
virtual
again?
thing.
Like, for example, what if you get the same gun over again?
You get duplicate coins, and that currency you could use to buy what you need,
Okay.
which is actually
That
way
makes sense.
better. That's why. Have you noticed, like games like Overwatch and this shit, like you can't buy the coins. Some really bad. Well, I mean, I'm not saying Overwatch microtransactions are bad because they're not. But they purposely don't give you the ability to buy coins because that gives you the ability to buy whatever exactly you want. Let's say I wanted the new the diva outfit. Oh, you know, she's fucking hot, whatever. I could buy the coin to buy that outfit specifically, or in Blizzard's way of doing it, you have to just buy a box and hopefully you get lucky. Maybe you'll get coin. Maybe you'll actually get the diva outfit, or maybe you'll just fucking have shitty luck and you gave us $100 for no reason. Whatever the purpose, that buying the coin as with actual money is losing money because you're getting straight to the point.
Okay.
So that's what
I see what you're saying.
Blizzard's doing. That's what I mean. But like I said again, microtransactions for Blizzard is not bad. It's good.
Right.
It's only cosmetic. It's just cosmetics. That's it. So if you want to look badass, fuck it. Then spend money.
Yeah.
That's your shit. But in this case, Battlefront,
win.
you're trying to fucking
literally
become a
play to
god,
win.
and you're 5 years old and you don't even know how to fucking play, and you just beat a pro because you're fucking, you know, your gun is top tier gaming podcast.
Nice.
But anyway,
that. I like that. That was good.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's people are shitting on it. People don't care. I mean, I'm one of those people that go ahead, spend your money. You're just giving them what they want. You know,
Right.
You're falling into their trap. But last time I checked, you know, you get good at the game by playing it the way you're supposed to, not spending a shit ton of money to become a god.
Right.
You put in the hours. You put in the grind. You earn your loot. You earn your look. You earn your power. Other than that, what if they were to shut this shit off? What if they shut off the cards?
I mean, if they shouldn't shut off the cards. They just shouldn't make it where you have to pay for those cards.
No, yeah.
I mean, that's what I like about Call of Duty so far is that they're giving you those cards. They're giving you those things. That's basically it's the same thing. It's a loot box that you're not paying though.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And Battlefield 1 did it. Shit, I think even Battlefield 4 did it too as well. Just not as deep as either Call of Duty or Battlefield 1. But they did the same thing. You get these crates, you open it, it feels good to open up something, see what you're going to get. You're getting excited. You flip the card. Hey, oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But the next card, you're like, oh, fuck, I didn't have this before. This is awesome. I like this. You get that excitement.
You get the emotes. You get the camos for guns. You get the different looks and shit.
Right.
You know, it's all cosmetic. It's all for fun, and nothing about it. I mean, I remember what game was it? Well, no, not Infinite. Advanced Warfare.
Okay.
They had fucking variants for guns.
Okay.
And you weren't nobody unless you had fuck. I'm trying to remember the names. I remember Obsidian Steed. That was one. That was a gun that everyone had because it was just broken as fuck. If you had that variant of the gun, you were like for sure gonna destroy everybody.
Right.
There was a bunch of other ones. I can't think of them right now. It's been years, but yeah, games like that just ruin the game. They make it unbalanced, and that's what games, at least in multiplayer wise, have to be now is balanced. That's the key word, balanced. It doesn't even who cares if it's fun or not. Balanced. That's it. You just gotta make it balanced. Hearthstone, Yu-Gi-Oh, games like that, card games, really they have to be balanced. If they're unbalanced, then everyone's gonna run the same shit. Clash Royale, I play a shit ton of that game. That game has to be balanced, or else no one's gonna play it. So many pros have quit that game because it's become like the meta's changed so much that it's become unbalanced. And that's another game you could play to win. Spend money, you get a shit ton of cards, a shit ton of coins, and you become strong. So I mean, that's what pretty much this controversy is all about, is just EA trying to milk people for what they're worth, and they fucked up by going a little too deep in that pool. Instead of dipping their toe in it, they fucking just went head first and said fuck it.
Right.
And they're playing with fire because it's Disney. It's Star Wars. Like, they kind of shit on the name. Like, I wish it wasn't a Star Wars game that did this. Like,
yeah.
Now,
a lot of people do.
Now we're stuck. We're stuck with this game that's gonna be tainted like forever because of this shit.
I'm afraid of buying it.
Yeah, so am I. I want to play it. I want to fucking play it. I want to do dogfights. I want to see what the campaign's all about without having to watch a stream.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch someone else play it, have fun. I want to play it myself.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it'll go down. I mean, look at Battlefront 1. It's like $9. And it's like every DLC. That's the only thing that's going for them right now is the DLC's free in the future. The campaign's going to be free. Everything's going to be free, which is great. Yeah. That's fucking amazing. But, yeah. So anyway, we talked enough about that. It's a scary game. I want to play it. You want to play it. We just got to hope Black Friday or maybe after Christmas has like a nice sale where it's like $30. I think it's worth it if it's $30.
If it's 30, I'll pick it up.
Anything under that, obviously it's worth it. But
I have
anyway.
a feeling they are going to do a deal like that though.
Yeah, if they do, then I'll buy it.
Yeah,
that's just for fun. But anyway,
okay. So let's go to the next topic. Is currently playing. What are you playing?
Currently playing. Fuck. I honestly want to go home and play some BioShock. To be honest, that's what I wanted to do today. Instead, I couldn't. But currently playing. Besides
consistently, let's say.
Consistently, the most consistent shit I am playing right now is Call of Duty World War II.
Okay.
Playing online. I beat the story on the first thing I did. I did what a lot of people don't do, is play the campaign, let alone fuck hardened mode. I played on veteran. So yeah, I played on veteran. It took me about 2 days to beat it, just because veteran is annoying. It's very annoying. You die super fast, especially with World War II. This Call of Duty is different because you have health packs. You don't regenerate health by hiding in a corner. So yeah, I played that. Beat it in 2 days. Then I played on multiplayer. Haven't even prestiged yet. That's how much multiplayer I played.
Not much.
It's just dull for me. Like, I don't play alone. I play only with my friends or online. And yeah, and I kind of get on and I see them playing some other shit like Fortnite now.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's cool. I'll still play it alone maybe here and there. And I played a little bit of zombies, just like 2 games by myself, and I got to like round 15, which is pretty fucking great considering I don't know anything about zombies, at least in this one. But yeah, that's the thing I'm playing right now. So what about you?
I'm consistently playing. Actually, it's Gran Turismo.
Oh yeah, you're playing the shit out of that game.
I'm playing the shit out of it. Okay, so there's other people that you can follow along with you in the game. You can see their progress, see how they're playing and what they're driving. You can see your friends' photos, see what kind of photos they've done, what kind of decals they did to their cars, and I think that's the most, like, along with the actual driving, is the decals, the livery. That's probably the most addictive thing about that game, along with
Decals?
racing. The decals. You can paint the car exactly the way you want, and you can design the car the way you want. Like there's some guys that made some crazy looking cars, anime covers. They
Yeah.
made all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I would
They
assume that.
recreated old classic like Castro decal racing. Just it's insane. It's a lot of fun. They're gonna implement a special option to where you can go on your computer and load up your Photoshop photo to their website and then slap it on the side of your car.
That's actually pretty cool.
I want to.
It's about fucking time
real
a
soon.
racing game's
It's
done
real
that.
soon. They keep on doing updates. There's a new section where like they could tell you what's going to be updated, what's going to be nerfed or buffed or whatever. There's not a lot of cars as the previous Gran Turismos, which is unfortunate. I was the first. Okay, in every Gran Turismo I ever played, I've always got the RX-7. Was the first car I always bought. They always give you 10,000 credit to start you off, and that was always like 9,000 or 8,000 to buy it. But in this one, they didn't have it. They didn't have any of the cars that I've wanted from back in the day, just for nostalgic reasons. The reason why I buy Gran Turismo. For 100, I think it's 150 cars and 19 tracks that are 20 different variations of each track or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's kind of crazy.
Short sections, long sections, day, night. You can just mix it up.
That's tight.
The only thing that's missing, well, another thing that's missing is the weather, dynamic weather. In the original Gran Turismo, if you went into Nürburgring in Germany, whatever the weather in Germany is with the weather you're gonna be playing.
That's badass.
But they didn't have that in this one, so I'm like a little disappointed at that too. But that's the most consistent game I've been playing, along with Call of Duty, which is the newest one of.
Yeah.
I do the same thing that you did, but in normal.
Okay.
I beat the campaign
Well, yeah,
first and then went on.
Yeah.
I do that in
if
most
games.
of my games.
Games that I'm very comfortable with, like Call of Duty's been what 10 plus years now, so it's only right I play it on veteran right away. Just
Right.
not only that, I don't want to play the campaign again. You know, for playing it on normal and then playing it again in an annoying way, because then it's just tedious to me. So it's like might as well beat it once on the way it should be beat, and that's it. You know.
So you beat it in veteran for the trophies, or just to know that you did it.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I also try to find the collectibles.
Okay.
I try my best
Which
to find
I don't
it.
know what was the collectibles. It was like
It was
items,
random
right?
shit. Like I found a broken coffee mug
Okay.
and shit like
makes
that.
no sense.
Yeah, it's weird. But
I think it was like a tape recorder.
before it was
or a
like
record or
before
something.
their
That makes
Intels,
sense.
before
Oh,
their
it was Intel, yeah.
laptops. So you'd fucking go
World War II,
everywhere.
what would it be?
They're just mementos, I
It would be
guess.
film, right? A microfilm, maybe. That would have been cool.
It would have, yeah, but it was instead mementos,
Okay.
like lockets and shit like that.
Watches, I see.
Yeah, stuff like that. So it was kind of hard to like see these things. I mean, the things that kind of stuck out of Battlefield, and like, oh, a coffee mug, that's kind of random, and you click it and it's like, oh, that was actually collectible. But they actually tell you it's a collectible, like push, hold square or whatever.
Oh, you gotta be on top of it.
Yeah, you gotta look at it.
Okay.
But I mean, I still have to collect. I didn't collect them all, so I have to go back and play the little parts to
just play it on
collect
easy
them.
then.
Yeah, that's where you play it on easy, and you just lay back and not have to worry about it because you already beat it on the hardest mode.
Yeah, I did the same thing with Uncharted with to get all the collectibles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I beat it on hard or whatever, and then went back on easy just to look for the the artifacts and stuff.
Yeah, and but speaking of currently playing, the zombies, if anyone's interested in this, the zombies is actually dope as fuck. Only because it's made by Visceral. They make Dead Space, so it's actually gruesome and scary-ish. I say scary-ish only because the zombies isn't like board up the walls, board up the windows for currency kind of zombies.
Oh, they don't do the board up the stuff no more?
You don't do that anymore. You just collect your what is it called, volts or jolts or whatever.
Okay.
And that's the currency to like open doors and shit.
Right.
But there's a lot of you're not safe. You're not safe anywhere. You could be in a corner where they don't come from, and that corner is going to be the death of you because they're going to pop up from the ground behind you.
Right.
In that little corner. Because they jump out everywhere. So there's a lot of jump scares in that game. You'll go somewhere to like, let's say, to get Juggernog or something or whatever. And before you even get to the machine, it'll jump out of the ground in front of the Juggernog and jump scare you. Or you're about to open a door, and as soon as you're about to open it, they comes out from the ground and jump scares you again. Like, it's very haunted housey, I guess.
Basic jump scares.
Basic jump scares.
Not,
I think it's RNG.
You're not gonna get any chills, just jump scares?
Yeah, you'll get jump scared, especially if you're playing with the headset and it's full blast.
Dead Space gave me fucking chills.
If you play with friends, Dead Space was amazing. I want to play it again. They need to make aren't they making a remastered trilogy?
They need to do a remastered or HD collection.
Well, part 1 was fucking awesome, dude. I loved it. Never played 2, never played 3.
You never played 2?
Nope.
2 is good.
Wait,
3
no.
is not as good.
I played 3. I remember playing it, and there was a big ass boss battle, and I got frustrated. Never played 3 though.
Did you play? Oh, okay. You played 2 and 1, right?
I played 2 and 1.
Okay, 3 is not as good. Especially if you played by yourself, it's just no fun at all. But if you played co-op, it's fun.
Yeah, that's the one I know it's co-op.
It definitely gives it a boost when playing with a friend. You know.
That's tight. But we're kind of already running on time, so
that's game of the month.
Game of the month. Is this my personal?
This was your topic that you wanted. I wasn't sure how you wanted to do it. Like, my game of the month would probably be Gran Turismo. Out of the games I've played, out of the games I've played was Lord of the Rings, not the first one, not the second one. Life is Strange. What else? Hellblade, and Grand Theft Auto. Oh no, not Grand Theft Auto. Call of Duty. My bad. It was Call of Duty, Hellblade, Gran Turismo, and Life is Strange. And out of all of those, it'd be Gran Turismo.
Actually, bring up the games that came out this month.
The PlayStation Plus games?
No, just any game that came out for PS4 in this month.
This month? Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's see. Game releases.
I mean, personally, yeah. If I think of games that I'm playing this month, Call of Duty is obviously the one. So that'd be my pick. But I think what I wanted to do was pick a game that was released
in November
this month.
Oh, it would have to be Gran Turismo
and talk about it. But yeah, I mean, yeah. See, World War II came out this month, and I've been playing it, so I guess that'd be my pick.
November 3rd was
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. November 7th was Noah. Noah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Neo Complete Edition.
But it's PC. That didn't come out this month.
It didn't.
No, it came out.
But still, it did release. But it is coming out on PS4. It's already on the store.
Okay.
Sonic Forces was another game that came out.
November 10th.
Doom for the Switch.
For the Switch.
Okay.
What else?
Mario Party.
What? Really? For 3DS?
The top 100? Is it like the top 100 mini games? Need for Speed Payback. which
I
I haven't
skipped.
heard shit about that game.
I heard bad stories already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks.
LA Noir, another new remake.
Yeah.
Let's see, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
I mean, I'm sure that's a great game. Those Lego games are good.
They always punch well with that.
Wow,
one.
I didn't even know Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Huh.
I didn't even know there
I
was.
didn't know that either.
Oh my god, I'm so out of the Pokemon loop.
Yeah.
I'm so out of that.
All right, and then Battlefront 2. What else? I keep on seeing Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Keeps on coming out every month.
Skyrim, yeah.
It's gonna be on the cell
For
phone
the Switch.
watch.
Yeah, it is. Sims 4.
Sims 4. I didn't know that. I didn't know it came out for consoles. That's
I was never a Sims fan. Never played it.
Inpatient.
Impatient.
Is later. It's not out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
21st. Actually, it is out. Came out Tuesday. What's today? Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, going on Thursday.
Right? Yep. And then the 28th next week. Revelation. So out of all these games would be Gran Turismo didn't come out this month.
Yeah.
I thought I did. It was October. Yeah, it came out in October. So I
Yeah.
guess game of the month for me is
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Honestly, just because I've played a touch of Neo,
Uh-huh.
if I had the fucking complete edition, I'd be playing the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
I can't stress how many hours I would love to put into that game, just because it just brings me back to the Dark Souls days.
Yeah.
Bloodborne, except it's 60 frames, it's Japanese culture, demons and shit like that, folklore. It's actually challenging. It's not monotonous at all. It's fucking always fresh. They give you missions. It's not like you kind of free roam around the world.
Right.
I just really want to buy that game. It's not even a full price game. It's $50, $49.99 on
That's
the PS4, and it comes with all the DLC. So it's complete. Like, I'm waiting for Black Friday, which is pretty much tomorrow, Thursday, Black Friday. So it's kind of tomorrow. I'm gonna check out the PlayStation Store. I mean, I wish, it was already over, so we could talk about that too. But I guess we'll talk about that in the next podcast.
Yeah. In the next Wednesday, we'll do another one.
If you are hearing this on Black Friday, just check out stores. Check out Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Fry's, the PlayStation Store itself, which would probably be the most convenient.
Even
Amazon, yeah. Just check shit out. You might run into a bargain. Check out reviews on a game. Everyone's probably going to check out Battlefront. If you don't know about it, now you do. It's controversial right now. But yeah, Neo Complete Edition. I think if someone's going to buy a game, if you've never played Neo and you love Dark Souls and Bloodborne, the Complete Edition, at the price it's at right now, it's worth it. Check it out, because I definitely want to no-life it. But anyway,
I guess that's it.
yeah.
Thanks for joining us. This is the Top Tier Gaming Podcast. Hopefully we'll do this every Wednesday. If we're not going to do it in person, we'll definitely do it online.
And
the more we do these, the more better we become, and then we're going to start doing it live.
Yeah. Doing it live, I mean, we could have done it now.
I prefer to do it live, but I wanted to make sure everything was right.
Yeah. But this is the first episode, so mark it. It's history, hopefully. But also we want to do it with cameras as well, with the live feed. I just look like shit right now. I'm in pajamas. This whole time you've been hearing me talk, and you can now picture me in pajamas, because that's what I'm in. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for listening. If you guys have any ideas, feedback, criticisms, you want to say I sound like a retard, that's cool. I would read it. But,
maybe react to
and
it
I would maybe react to it. I could give you a sympathy one where I actually pretend to feel bad, or I could give you a burn back and I'll try to roast you in some way. But
I'll be passive aggressive about it.
So yeah, just let us know what you guys want to hear, what you don't want to hear. You could say I don't want to hear you. That's fine. Whatever. Just anything's welcome. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Catch you next week.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Bye.